Have you ever felt like you're living life on a completely different wavelength than everyone around you? Like no matter how hard people try, they just can't figure you out? Congratulations, my friend. You might just be a Sigma male. But being a Sigma isn't all smooth sailing. It's not just about breaking the rules or walking your own path. It's about dealing with struggles that most people wouldn't even notice. And today, we're revealing 7 problems only Sigma males will ever truly understand. But before we dive in, a quick request. If you love content that gets straight to the point and dives deep, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an update. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 1. Misunderstood silence. For Sigma males, silence isn't just the absence of words. It's a conscious choice. They prefer to observe, analyze, and speak only when necessary. This makes them incredibly thoughtful and calculated in their responses. However, their quiet demeanor is often misunderstood by others. Many assume they're shy, uninterested, or even arrogant, simply because they don't engage in endless small talk. In reality, Sigma males value meaningful communication over superficial chatter. They're listening, absorbing details, and forming opinions in the background, while others dominate the conversation. This trait sets them apart as deep thinkers, but it also creates challenges. For instance, in social situations, their silence can be mistaken for indifference. This leads to misconceptions about their personality. People may see them as distant or cold, when in fact, they're just selective about their energy and words. Ultimately, Sigma males' silence speaks volumes. It's just not always understood. Number 2. The burden of overthinking. Overthinking is a double-edged sword for Sigma males. Their natural tendency to analyze everything in detail makes them exceptional problem solvers and strategic thinkers. However, this strength can sometimes spiral into a mental burden. Sigma males often find themselves trapped in their own minds, replaying scenarios, dissecting decisions, and imagining every possible outcome, both good and bad. This relentless inner dialogue can be exhausting. Even small decisions like choosing between options can feel overwhelming because they're always striving for the best possible choice. Overthinking also leads them to dwell on past mistakes, worrying about what they could have done differently, or anticipating future challenges before they arise. While this trait highlights their depth and intelligence, it can also rob them of peace and spontaneity. For Sigma males, the challenge lies in balancing their analytical minds with the ability to let go, trust their instincts, and embrace imperfection. Number 3. Resistance to authority. Sigma males have an innate resistance to authority, not out of rebellion, but because they question everything, including the legitimacy of those in power. They don't blindly follow orders or conform to traditional hierarchies. Instead, they evaluate whether the authority figure deserves respect based on merit, competence, and fairness. This mindset often puts them at odds with rigid systems, whether in workplaces, schools, or societal norms. For example, a Sigma male might push back against a boss who demands obedience without offering logical reasoning. They prefer to work autonomously, valuing results over rigid rules. While this resistance can make them independent and innovative, it can also create friction with those who expect blind compliance. Sigmas thrive in environments where they're given freedom and trust, but struggle in overly controlling settings. Their approach isn't about defiance. It's about standing by their principles and valuing mutual respect. Number 4. Isolation versus loneliness. For Sigma males, isolation is a choice, not a problem. They thrive in solitude, using it as a time to recharge, reflect, and pursue personal goals. Unlike others who fear being alone, Sigmas find peace and clarity in their own company. However, this preference for isolation is often misunderstood and can lead to moments of loneliness. While Sigmas enjoy their independence, they're not immune to the human need for connection. Their self-reliance and selective approach to relationships can sometimes leave them feeling disconnected from others. Striking a balance between solitude and social interaction is key for them. The challenge lies in finding meaningful connections without compromising their need for personal space. Sigmas value quality over quantity when it comes to relationships, seeking people who understand and respect their individuality. For them, The line between isolation and loneliness is thin but navigable with intention and self-awareness. Number 5. Being an enigma. Sigma males are often seen as enigmas, mysterious and hard to define. Their independent nature, combined with their reserved yet confident demeanor, leaves people curious but puzzled. They don't fit neatly into societal boxes, and this unpredictability makes them intriguing to some and frustrating to others. Sigmas rarely reveal too much about themselves, choosing instead to let their actions speak louder than their words. They value privacy and avoid oversharing, which makes them appear distant or secretive. This enigmatic aura can lead to misunderstandings, as others might interpret their behavior as disinterest or arrogance. Yet, this trait also gives them a unique power. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully understand, making Sigmas stand out in any group. For Sigma males, being an enigma isn't a strategy, it's simply who they are. Their mystery challenges others to look deeper, but not everyone is willing or able to do so. Number 6. High expectations. Sigma males set incredibly high expectations for themselves, and this drive for excellence is both their strength and their challenge. They're not content with mediocrity and constantly push themselves to achieve more, learn more, and be more. This relentless pursuit of growth stems from their belief in self-reliance and the desire to lead by example rather than authority. However, these high standards can become a double-edged sword. Sigmas often put immense pressure on themselves, striving for perfection in everything they do. This can lead to stress, burnout, and dissatisfaction, even when they achieve great success. They're their harshest critics, rarely pausing to celebrate victories before moving on to the next goal. The key challenge for Sigma males is learning to balance ambition with self-compassion. By recognizing that growth also comes from rest and reflection, they can maintain their drive without sacrificing their well-being. Number 7. Struggling to fit in. Sigma males are the ultimate nonconformists, and while this is often a source of strength, it can also create a sense of struggle. They don't follow the crowd or try to blend into societal expectations. Their desire for authenticity often clashes with the pressure to fit in, leaving them feeling like outsiders in many social situations. Unlike others who seek validation through belonging, Sigma males find more value in being true to themselves. This preference for independence can make them appear distant or aloof, as they're not interested in participating in groupthink or chasing popularity. They don't conform to trends, and often that makes them stand out, not always in a positive way.